Wonder. Wonder if this one's working or not. Hello? I don't see that thing going back and forth. Hello? That's all. I guess it's working. I don't know. Over here, you can't pick your mic. Anyway. Right? I can't pick my microphone. Edit. Customization. Oh, I think I can. It's one of the problems with going live on YouTube. You can't pick your things. Settings. It's a different one. Can't do that. Can't do that. You don't have access to this feature. Well, I don't understand why they put it there if you don't have access to it. Makes no sense. It just makes no sense. Send feedback. Oh, I got a lot of feedback to send. Yeah, it's the thing. I guess this mic's working. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Ahoy, Digger. How are you?
What is up, everybody?
I just did a video for reminder video for Trading Trains. I just uploaded the stream, started the stream with a notification for Sunday so people see it. We're all a go. We're all a go for Trading Trains Sunday. You should show anything you want to sell, Digger. Maybe your UK friends will buy it. Get rid of some of that crap you got. Who's all here? 5 people. And one person's talking. Henry, is that you out there? What's up, Henry? How you doing? How's it going? Henry Lewis is my friend from Florida. He watches on his TV. Dang, come say hello, everyone. Yeah, I know. I've been placing buildings on that industrial siding to see how it looks. Hello, Henry in Florida, Digger says. Blue 87, checking in from in the D7. Come on. Hey, you're still working? How come? Why don't you go live? Damn, if I was on StreamYards, I'd give you a link to come on. Why are you still working? It's 5 o'clock. Didn't you hear the whistle blow? Let me get it for you, just in case you didn't hear it. Time to go, Fred. Yabba dabba doo. Anyway, so how's it look, Digger? Everything look good? You ready to go? You ready to start gluing down track? Nailing it down? What are you going to do? Digger, did you do a test and see what we talked about? How he talked to you about that curved track all the way at the end to see if your biggest piece of rolling stock would fit with another train next to it? Don't forget to do that test, Digger. That's an important test to do. 10-4. I didn't forget. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. Come on. What are you doing to me? No, I don't care if you hit the thumbs on. You did the test? Okay. I've shifted around a couple of times. I may put a couple of tracks in, but most will be glued. Tacks in? You want to glue it down? 10-4. What are you going to glue it down with? Wood glue? Yeah, you might want to be careful about wood glue now. Because I don't think that bond will come back. I think you should use some type of silicone. That way it'll come up easy if you want it to. Hey there, big hoser. I only say no wood glue because you got you're gluing down the bare wood. Wood glue's pretty permanent. What's up, Joy Curly? Yeah, yeah, it's water soluble cleaning up, but it's not water soluble uh, once you glue it. Once it dries, it's done. It's, yeah, I wouldn't use it, but that's up to you. You can use it if you want. What's up, Nathan? A delay. Yeah, people think PVA, water soluble. It's only water cleanup. It's not. You're not reversing that bond. You'll start pulling up chunks of wood or leaving down pieces of track. Most likely, you will pull your track apart before you pull that up. Especially, I forget what kind of track you're using. Regular track, right? You're not using like easy track, right? I'm doing okay, Nathan. How you doing? Was out running errands with my lady. Got my eyes checked, cash in the remainder. My video game collection. You sold your video game collection? Wow. Went to Lowe's for some shelf boards for my lady. And finally Dollar Tree. What's up, Cosmo? No, just regular flex track. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't do it, Digger, but that's up to you. If you watch my first my video where I was laying track and see what I used. That stuff comes up easy with a putty knife if you wanted to, and it holds really well. I don't recommend a glue. Not for plywood. If you were doing it to foam, maybe, but not to plywood. Like wood glue is meant to work on wood, right? No matter if it's you're gluing wood to wood, plastic to wood, you're going to get the best bond to the wood. Which, if that's what you want, fine. But the problem lies if you have any problems. Personally, none of my turnouts are glued down. So if I have a problem with a turnout, I could just pull the turnout out. Right? Just take the fish plates, slide them back, and pull my turnout out. So I wouldn't glue the turnouts down. But that's up to you. You could tack them down if you wanted to. I mean, here's the thing, right? You're going to put ballast on it, so that kind of is a glue, but it's not really going to make as much of a permanent bond as gluing your track directly to the wood, if you understand that. What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Miss Toke? Miss Tokian? GameCube with 5 games, a bunch of hookup cords, and a Nintendo DS Lite. You got $250 for it, huh? Do you think you got a good deal? Or do you think they ripped you off? Yeah, I'm not using it, Jerry. You convinced me. But what glue do you use for the ballast? Matte medium. That's what I used for my ballast. Some form of matte medium, right? Some form of matte medium. It's reversible. A little bit of IPA, and up it comes. That's what I used. And I used, in my little bottles, I probably used about, let me get a pen. So this is IPA in here. This is a 1 ounce bottle. I mean, you can use a bigger bottle. But I probably used about that much to that red line of glue. And the rest, water. Water. Don't use IPA. IPA, no. Like 10% glue, 90% water, 85% glue, or water, 15% glue, whatever you want to do. You don't need to do 50-50. It's plenty strong enough. That's my opinion. Do what you want. Do you mix that down with water? Yes. Hi, Shannon. Saves me from dealing with Facebook spam and scams. Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there. Yeah, it's easy. You just one spot, dump it all off, and out the door you go with cash. Supper, I had gas station pizza. I don't even want to know what that is. But I mean, you can use Elmer's glue and dilute that. That's reversible. It's up to you. I mean, here's the thing with Elmer's glue. Elmer's glue leaves a gloss. If you don't care, your ballast is glossy, that's okay. Use Elmer's glue. There's no gloss to this because it's matte, right? I glued my track down with this. I glued my track down with this too. Straight up. Straight up, I glued my track down with this. Reversible IPA. I glued it down, needed to move it, put some IPA on it, pulled it right up. So pretty much I use this for glue for everything. No, I mean, it's up to you if you want to, it doesn't hurt my feelings if you don't use it. Yeah, it's not cheap, okay, but this bottle was like $9. But I mean, you like if you like it's 8 fluid ounces, 237 milliliters. Okay, so do the math. If you dilute this 80%, what is that? Like 864 ounces you would get like a half a gallon of glue for your ballast. But you could use it for other things. You could, like I said, I glued my track down with it. I glued track accessories down with it. I glue a lot of things with it. Jerry, did you get your puddle finished? Yeah. Nah, probably tomorrow. I started a tiny puddle. That looks pretty good. So I'm pretty confident that it's going to work. No, probably tomorrow. Jerry, last Tuesday I gave someone at the train station a glazed donut. Nice. That was nice of you. How come you did that? Class 66 is a nice logo. Your brain hurts, Mystic? No, stop thinking. I use super glue on my track to glue it down. It's easy to rip up if I can't use it. It's easy to rip up? Super glue? I don't know. I guess. I never tried. What about the shed, Mystic? Trying to see what you're saying. The shed. The shed. Is that kind of like the plane? So you use matte medium to glue down the track. Is that diluted? No. So here's the list, right? You ready? Pay attention, Digger. And you can ask me anytime. When I glue the track down, it's not diluted, straight out of the bottle. And I pin it down. Okay? In your case, weigh it down because you don't want to push pins in the plywood, right? Just put some weights on it, cans of soup, cans of soda, weights, bricks, whatever. Weigh it down. You don't need to like glue everything, you don't need to glue every single inch of the track down, you know. Pick some ties, I just what I do is I just set the track down where it needs to be and I just drop some glue in between the ties and it spreads and that's it. So, I don't know. Like I said, I don't do every inch of it with that. Now, if I was using silicone, like I would just put a bead of silicone down, watch. I don't think I videoed it, but I think I did. I'm not sure. I would put a bead of silicone down, get a putty knife, spread it out really thin. You don't need a lot of it. And press it down, put some weight on it, and an hour later it'll be dry. Okay, the matte medium will take, I leave it overnight. Okay, um, but weigh it down. And when I do ballast, I dilute it. Uh, 85% water, 80% water to whatever ratio. 15, 20% glue. Make sure you're shaking it up, because it's all going to settle to the bottom. Now, I like those little bottles. They're nice because it doesn't put out a lot, right? And then, so I'll lay my ballast down and I have a mister. It's a real fine pump mister, like one squeeze and it just puts out a fine mist. And that's all IPA, 100%. No dish soap, no water, 100% IPA. And then I do the glue for ballast. You got it? So every now and then I go to the train station just to chat with the employees. What did the people do in that train station? You're talking about the one by your house, Nathan? Jerry, if you need convincing to buy a PS5, I've been playing Train Sim World 6 all day. I might be becoming a train enthusiast. I don't need convincing. I have no desire to buy PlayStation. PlayStation. Do you have any more questions for me, J7? J7, you got any more questions? I use Elmer's, also easy to pull up. Yeah, Elmer's is fine. But remember, Elmer's is glossy, so your ballast is going to have some gloss to it. If you don't care, that's fine. Cherry many years ago, and so like on my first layout, like my N scale layout, I think I used Mod Podge, and Mod Podge has a matte finish. Ugh. No, I took it off my bench. Mod Podge makes a matte finish. But yeah, I mean, people use Elmer's glue. It's cheap. They use, it's pretty cheap. I just don't want to have like 5 different things to do something. I can glue plastic parts on the things with matte medium. I could probably use it as a dull coat if you wanted to. Jerry is saying you like to make your modeling simple. As simple as you can make it, Nathan. It's not all simple. I also used an Elmer's glue container for my dropper. Elmer's glue container? Oh, like for your um, like when you're ballasting. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can. It's fine. Some people use pipettes for droppers. That's fine too. Whatever you want. Everybody's got their way of doing ballast. I mean, I'm just telling you what I do. You do you. Figure out a way to do it, Digger. You'll figure out a way you like to do it, and you know, um, yeah, I'm pretty anal when it comes to those things. I got a bag of 5,000 pipettes for $10. 5,000? You should start giving some away. Jesus, you could sell them. 5,000 of them. Where the hell did you get them for $10? 5,000. Do they have holes in them? They're probably defective. As your riddle, what train goes up steep hills with gears and no other engine can go up steep like this locomotive can? A cog locomotive. Cog locomotive. Digger, what did you use to do your ballast before? Did it on the old layout with 50/50 diluted PVA. Damned if I can get it up to recover the track though. Yeah, so like here's the thing, like I said to you, PVA wood glue is meant to attach to wood. Okay? So if you're gluing something to wood with it, it's going to be hard to get up. I'm not saying that you can't get it up, but it's going to something's going to break. The part is going to break. It's going to pull pieces of wood up. Listen, 40 years of working with wood glue. The glue is the strongest part of the joint. Okay, everything around it is going to break before the joint breaks. So the wood is going to give way before the joint breaks. Digger, it's normal for your age. He's not talking about that, Mystic. Nope, works just fine. Used a bunch of them over the years. Mostly use them for adding thinner to the airbrush. A Shay locomotive, and if you mean cog, I hope you mean the same thing. No, no. Cog locomotive works like on a kind of like I think the incline at Altoona. I don't know. They work on it. There's a track and there's gears on the track, gears, and they mesh together with the locomotive. I think the cog does better than the Shay. Google cog locomotive, cog railroad. Google cog railroad, COGG. See what it says, Nathan. I might get surgery on my nose. I don't know if I'm going to because somebody has to look at it to see if I need surgery so I can breathe better. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's nice if you can breathe better. You have a deviated septum? Yeah, everybody needs to breathe. So later tonight, I'm going to put out a reminder video. I have a notification video for Sunday's Trade and Train Sunday. That video is out. And yep, if you plan on coming on and showing your trains off that you want to sell, that's it. people that want to sell stuff. If you want to chat, no go. Only sellers. Mystic was out fishing? What the hell's that? Fishing? What were you fishing for? Magnet fishing? Fishing? You went fishing? I need to see video of that. To go fishing in a fish tank? What fish do you normally get when you go fishing? He was in the creek. No kidding. Oh no, I can't see you fishing, Mystic. What made you go fishing? One of the people from work take you fishing? The neighbor? Nathan, I wasn't actually fishing. I was just watching Anyfin's live stream. Oh, frig. Yeah, okay. I didn't think you went fishing. I can't see you doing something like that, Mystic. Yeah, it's a YouTube channel, Nathan. At least Ron goes fishing with we. The what is that thing called, Digger? What do you call those? The Wii Nintendo thing? At least she goes fishing on that. Oh, man. I did go crawfishing many years ago. Worst day of my life. Why was it the worst day of your life? Why was it the worst day, Mystic? Worst day of your life? I don't understand why it was the worst day. Did you get bit by an alligator? Yeah, not him, Nathan. He just watches people fish, which is fine. He doesn't want to get dirty, I guess, Nathan. Maybe he's afraid to put the worm on the hook. Maybe he doesn't like worms, Nathan. I guess I just said that. Yeah, guess so. Nathan, do you like to go fishing? What's up, e-bike? 5 a.m. in the bayou. Had to wake up at 5 a.m. You're not an outdoor person, Mystic. It's not an outdoor person, Digger. Liking to eat earthworms. Never ate some earthworms. Digger, did you ever eat earthworms? It was enjoyable, huh? Yeah, fishing's enjoyable. He's a city slicker. Yeah, he's a city slicker. He is a city slicker, Digger. Oh boy. No, I never ate. Not my kind of thing. Well, I think you would eat one if you had to. If that was the last thing to eat, would you eat it? It was that or starve to death. Guess what you're cooking for dinner tonight? Earthworm casserole. If you had to, you would? Yeah, that would be tough, man. I guess I would if I had to. At that point, if you're starving, pretty much chop you up and cook you and eat you. Really? You ate worms for your meal in one of your survival classes. What was it like? What was that like, e-bike? Are they good with a little salt and pepper? E-bike, what do worms taste like? Chicken. Tastes like chicken. Yummy chicken. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, dung beetles. Yeah, I know what dung beetles are. Do you eat them, Joy? You have dung beetle casserole? Come on, Shannon. They're pretty big. I'm sure somewhere, someplace, people eat them. So the only thing I find creepy about worms is you don't know where they are in the ground. This is true, Nathan. You just don't know where they are. Yeah, people eat those to buy. They have to be cooked because of the bacteria in them. Yeah, I would think so. Yuck, but just because of the texture, taste wise, not too bad. Nathan, they taste like oozy dirt. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that texture wise, they're kind of nasty, but taste wise, they're okay. How many did you eat, Eric? Like a whole plate full? You'd have to eat a lot of worms probably to get full. I would think that I would think you would get sick if you ate a lot of them. Like nuts, like because your body's just not used to that. Yo, look at that! There goes heritage unit going around the curve. Nathan, hurry up! Put the curve on. Virtual rail fan horseshoe curve. You can see the New Jersey Central locomotive. Looks pretty bad. They need to paint it. 1071. God, it looks horrible. Man, a lot of the paint, the lettering is worn off of it already. Or is it dirty? I think it's worn off. And that thing looks horrible. What's up, Ray? Like 6 to 8 with eggs. Eggs are extra protein. I gotta look that word up, Mystic. Active meaning providing nutritious. Oh, okay. Yeah. Are earthworms nutritious? I would think they're protein. They contain a variety of essential nutrients. Protein. They're a good source of protein. Vitamins A, B complex, C and E. Minerals. They got tons of minerals. Calcium, iron, magnesium, zinc. Essential fatty acids. They're damn good for you, man. You'd have to eat a lot of them, though. So, Eric, when you ate the worms for the army, were they cooked or raw? Because they tell you Hobby Lobby trailer. That's the first I ever seen that on a train. Hobby Lobby. Um, they tell you to clean them and cook them. Yo, give me a break. No, you spelled it right, nutritious. I just didn't, not used to seeing that word. Ain't nothing I eat is nutritious. My son has eaten dog when he was in the Marine Corps. Really? Your mom was angry? Yeah, but where was he when he did it? He was probably in some hostile foreign land, Digger, and that's all they had to eat. Dog. You know, Digger's a lot of places that eat dogs. I got news for you. There's places that eat horses too. Hate to break it to you. Anything that moves, people eat. People eat people. People eat people. He was in the Philippines, see? It was a meal they served there. What are you gonna do? You can't like, no thanks. In Europe they eat horses. Don't do they eat horses in Australia too? Or just Europe? What parts of Europe? no spices. Jerry, do you agree to an extent some countries might like to eat worms? Just like how India is famous for their spices. Yeah, yeah, there's plenty of places that like to eat worms, Nathan. Worms, crickets, ants, dogs, cats, snakes. Nathan, there's places where people eat people. Cannibals. I got cannibals, Nathan. They eat people. Didn't you watch McHale's Navy? The other side of the island had a bunch of cannibals on there. The Keebler elves are addicted to fudge. Yeah, that's the truth. Uh, Cooked. Okay. Hmm. Papua New Guinea is inhabited by cannibals. So don't go there. Don't go there, Nathan. They'll eat you. Oh yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer. Didn't he eat? He ate people, didn't he? Yeah, it's crazy. I wonder what I taste like. Hmm. If they find out you're from the USA, Nathan, they will bake you in a pie called American Pie. Yep. How do I say this in a nice way? I think it depends on what you eat that makes you taste better. Think so? So what? Like if I ate donuts, I'd taste better than if I ate worms. I'd probably taste greasy. Maybe. Fun. It's not intriguing, Nathan. There's nothing intriguing about that. Anyway, tonight, uh, it's almost 6 o'clock. You saw Chicken Run with Mrs. Tweety. What is that, Digger? What are you talking about? Testing, 1, 2, testing. Hockey tonight? Yeah. You better get ready for your hockey game, Big Wag. Must be nice not to get up in the morning, not have to get up, sleeping in, staying in your pajamas all day. Must be nice. Sure, I know when people eat cows, it gives them nutritious stuff to eat than garbage. It's Mrs. Tweedy's chicken pies, Jerry. Who's Mrs. Tweedy? Who's Mrs. Tweedy? Eh. Good night, e-bike. Sleep well. Smoke some weed. You won't be in pain. Take some. Take some oxycodone. You won't be in pain. Take some pills, man. That's what everybody does. is she a character in the film Chicken Run? What is this film Chicken Run? What is it, a little kid? Well, pills will help you not be in pain. It's not like, you're going to live on them the rest of your life. This is a temporary thing until you get whatever you got to get fixed. I don't like pain. I'm fine with taking pills. I don't care. Give me all the pills you got. Ugh. Digger, do you like your pills? Digger couldn't live without his. If you get prescribed oxy, make sure you take a stool softener along with it. Yeah, if you take a lot of it. Yeah. Use fat relaxers? Oh, Mystic. Yeah, I don't mind taking them. See, Digger doesn't mind taking them. So here's your alternative: be in pain or be in no pain. I don't know. You choose. I'll take narcotics if I have to. I don't know. Don't bother me. I've taken oxy. It's not like you're going to be on it the rest of your life. All right, Shannon. Have a good night. Enjoy your mashed potatoes with stuffed 16-pound turkey and gravy. Wow, 16 pounds. Jeez. No stuffing? Where's the stuffing? You're going to have a lot of turkey left over. Use fat relaxers, relaxer tablets for fat people. Yeah. Yep. Mystic, what's fat relaxers? Nathan, don't pay attention to him. He's just kidding. It's a joke, Nathan. Don't pay no attention to anything that comes out of his mouth. Digger, answer his damn question, would you? I'm on oxy and methadone. I'm not addicted, but my life would suck without them. Exactly. Exactly. Here's your choice. You know, be in pain and be totally miserable, or take some prescription medication and make your life a little easier to bear. I mean, if you're on medication for the rest of your life, then that's so be it. That's how it is, right? If you want to function, that's what you got to do. But in your case, Miss or Wigwag, you don't have to be on it the rest of your life. Be on it during this time, and then once you get figured out and fixed, then you won't need it. I don't think just because you take some oxy, you're going to turn into a junkie and you'll be shooting meth. Be looking for veins. Well, it's your life. If you want to, this is what you got to deal with. Yeah, Yeah, it's not 1903. Exactly. It's not 1903. There's no reason you need to suffer. And I understand you don't want to become addicted, but it's not like you're going to become addicted, you know, in a couple weeks. You know, you're just not. It's impossible. They're not, they're not going to prescribe to you an endless amount of medication, for one thing. You know, so you're just not going to become addicted. Digger, when you were in school, did you had to know the history about when England was founded? I have a few tramadol, Digger. They do nothing for me. Really? Tramadol. Digger, isn't that what you're on, tramadol? Maybe you need some oxy or Vicodin. Vicodin. When I had problems with my neck, I took Vicodin. That worked pretty good. That worked good. I had a pinched nerve in my neck. They wanted to operate on my neck. It was like, no thanks. I had two herniated discs in my neck. 2010? Yeah, 2010. Digger, are you Anglo or Saxon? I think he's Saxon. My nephew was on Oxy for years, but they made a change to CBD oil, and it works better than the Oxy. And he is off Oxy for now for years. Yeah. What's does he take it for, Dwight? Jerry, if I can Vicodin pills sound like Vikings. Yeah, they turned into Vikings. Leif Erikson. Commercials during a live. Come on. It's bad enough watching them on a replay. What are you going to do, Ray? You don't have to watch. Get ad blocker. How's that? Get ad blocker. He has MS. Okay. Yeah, he's probably better off taking CBDs. Celts only stop fighting others to fight each other. That's how it usually works. Once you're done fighting everybody else, you just fight each other. Today I learned there is a system in trains that sprays sand on the rails for grips. Yeah, you didn't know about Sanders? You're really liking this Train Sim 6. How is the graphics? You feel like you're on a real train? Did you derail yet? It's a shame you can't make videos of you playing. I'm sure there's a way you can. He hasn't been out of bed for 4 years. That sucks. That really sucks. I'd just shoot myself. I'd kill myself. Yeah, that sucks. Jerry, I'm going to Pittsburgh on the 9th. Oh, that's cool. That should be fun, Nathan. You take an Amtrak? The Boston Celtics are mine and Digger's favorite team. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to Deschler in November. I hope you do. Is that Stormy Skies meetup? I think Stormy Skies is doing a live stream Saturday. I don't know what time. 7 o'clock, maybe? Something like that. Great graphics. I derailed 3 times and I'm still just in tutorial. I'll figure out a way to record and make videos eventually. My tech savvy sister will be visiting soon. Yeah, that would be pretty neat. That'd be pretty cool for your channel. Yeah. So I guess the graphics for this Train Sim 6 are pretty good. Uh, can you pick and choose different routes that you're on? Yo, Daz, what's going on, man? How you doing? There's 10 YouTubers going. No kidding. Who? You, Pappy, Drew? Who else? Who else is going? Is Crooked Dave going? Give me a list of names. Jackside Mike is going. Off work at the moment. Blood pressure's through the roof. Hope you get that under control. Caboose and Harrisburg are tarped up. Yeah, Crooked Dave, Dodge. So that's 3. Yourself is 4. Come on, Wigwag. Drew Steele. Can't you just type it all into one? Like, type everybody? Do you need to make like 50 posts? That's 4 or 5. Even the New York subways. No kidding. Trying to think of all the names. Well, think of all the names and then type. Pappy going. Dave 6700. Is he going? All the Stormy Sky crew, probably. Do you live in New York? No, he's talking about the PlayStation game. Has the New York subways in it. Country's engines haven't even scratched the surface of what can be done. Nice. I wonder how authentic the routing is. Like if you picked, it'd be interesting to see. Pappy, some other Canadians or two. Very interesting, Jimmy and Jerry, the subway games. No, it's Train Simulator 6, Nathan. They have the subway in there, the New York subway in the game. Who's the other Ohio guy? The hell do I know? I'm not from Ohio. I think that guy from Michigan. I don't know who he is either. That guy from Michigan, huh? Maybe Rick's Trains. Yeah, maybe Rick, huh? He comes in this chat that lives in Michigan. I don't know. I have no idea. Rick? You couldn't think of Rick's name? Comes in all the time. Are you on drugs, Wigwag? Are you taking drugs? Yeah, Jimmy, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to start remembering trains and stuff. The train logos that you're running and the routes that you're on. I'm gonna Google it and see what they have on there. I can't even remember my name sometimes. Shouldn't take drugs, Wigwag. They deteriorate your brain cells. Did we talk about this before? PlayStation 5 Train Sim 6. Let's see what's on there. Train Sim 5. Or Train Sim 6. Wow, that's pretty expensive for that damn game. Holy shit. Holy crap. What do you think? I'm made of money, Jimmy? So you got the Morristown line, New Jersey Transit, Leipzig, Ice Tea train, Standard Edition Cross Country Class 220 Voyager, New Jersey Transit ALP 45 DPs, a DBBR 294 shunting locomotive. Holy shit. Special edition, deluxe edition. That shit is expensive. What the hell do they think? People are made of money? So let me get this straight. Like, include standard edition content. Okay. If you get the special edition, which is $107, it includes all three editions. 9 routes, 21 locomotives. I don't see too many. I wish they would tell you the routes. Let's see. Morristown, New York to Dover. Who cares about Leipzig? I don't care about Leipzig. Or the DB Shunter. Boston, MBTA, Boston to Worcester. Cardiff City Network. Don't care about running those trains. This game sucks, Jimmy. Dude, if I would have bought this whole system and got this game, I would kill you. I literally come down there and kill you. There's no good trains in here. That sucks. I'll PayPal you the gift of the cost of the deluxe version. I don't need you to PayPal me anything, but thank you, though. No, there's nothing in there that interests me. It's not like there's good trains in there. What is a weekend? I don't have them. You need to get a better job, I guess. And J Maniac, you should quit your job and just be a YouTuber full time. Quit your job, man. Go full time YouTube. I can't even remember. I got a better idea, Jerry. Jimmy could make YouTube videos. Yeah, that's what I told them, to make YouTube videos of these games. They have Boston Province. I don't care about Boston Province. Maybe you might. I don't care about it. I want to run like Horseshoe Curve NS locomotives. I want to run CSX Sand Patch. You can do the game live if you had 50 subs. You can do the game live without 50 subs. He doesn't need YouTube. He can go on StreamYards. He doesn't need YouTube. He can go on StreamYards and stream with one subscriber. How do you think I used to go? I was able to stream before. StreamYards, Prism Live. That's how I streamed. You know, I wanted to look and see when my first live stream was. Anybody got a guess? My first live stream. Manage videos. Live streams. Waiting. YouTube is awful slow. Come on, man. Phil's date. My oldest date. Come on, man. Oh, I gotta do that. Okay. 2021? That's the first time I did a live stream. 2021. Yeah, wow. I don't know why. I thought it was longer than that. 2021. Huh. Sure, I'll have an expansion content. I think we can all agree, just like Donald Trains, if we're having fun, that's all that counts. Yeah, that's all that counts. 1877? Yeah, I don't think so. October of 2022? No. It was March 2021. Or February 2021. Hey, there's that guy from Michigan, Wigwag. Hey, guy from Michigan, what's up? Wigwag couldn't remember your name, Rick. When you see him when you go to the meet and greet, when you see him, punch him in the head. You couldn't remember your name, Rick. He's like that guy from Michigan, he comes here. I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot of people who come here from Michigan. You started YouTube, and I started YouTube in 2008. 2008 or 2007. 2007. I think you were born then, weren't you? I started YouTube when Zoe was born. You had a long day, eh? No sympathy. You had off all day. You had off. All you had to do was run errands, pick up your glasses, go to the eye doctor. Yeah, don't work. Doesn't work, Wigwag. It's not like you had to get up and go to work today. Well, Mystic, the way I see it is, what did Digger say? That you were handsome? What'd you say, Digger? 1877. Well, Mystic, you look good for your age. Yeah, don't worry, Mystic. It's all about personality these days. Yeah, it's all about personality. Anybody catch Heath's live stream last night? It was pretty good. He had a pretty good live stream. Talked about all of his stuff that he uses to do his stream with. What's going on, Ricky? 618. There's only 4 people here? It's dying fast. It's dying fast, Digger. Heath deliberately goes live too late for me to join into the chat. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he does, Digger. I'm sure he wakes up every day and says, fuck Digger, I don't want him to come into the live stream. I'll go late when he's sleeping. I'm sure that's the first thing he says. 5 people watching. Come now, Digger, come now. Watch his replay. I didn't watch it. I was sleeping. I watched his replay today. He thinks he's got rid of me, but I'll be back. When are you going to be back? You're not going to stay up that late, so you'll never be back. Unless he changes his time. Oh, shoot. Hey, Jimmy, what version? I can't believe those games are that expensive. And you don't even get a copy of the game, do you? Like, it's not like you get a physical copy of the game, right? It's on your thing, right? It's on your player, like a computer game. They should be dirt cheap, man. They shouldn't be that expensive. Must be some foamers out there. Must be some foamers out there watching the train. Depends on your system. You can download or purchase a disc. So is the download cheaper than the disc, the physical disc? You was watching Wednesday on Netflix. What is that about? Wednesday on Netflix? What is that? What's that? What do you do? Well, let's say, $2.32 for those little bottles of Tamiya that you see behind me. Some people think it's a lot of money, but it's not really a lot of money because you can dilute it so much. You could probably get, I don't know, 3 or 4 of those bottles out of it once you start diluting it. Even if you diluted it 50-50, you got, 2 bottles basically. You're talking $1 and something, $1.51 a bottle, but you could dilute it even more. And it's way better paint than craft paint, okay? Just saying. But that's for you people that use an airbrush. And if you're not using an airbrush in this hobby, you need to use an airbrush. There's no excuse. It's 2025. Get an airbrush. That's all I'm going to say. And with that, I'm going to say good night. Don't forget, Trade and Train Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a notification up about it. I'm going to put a reminder video up about it. Get your trains out that you want to sell and come and sell them. That goes for you too, Rick. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. Good night, everybody.